Guy Platt claims he never knew Father James Rapp, the former Catholic priest, was convicted of sexually molesting boys in Michigan and Oklahoma. He's currently in prison. But in 1968, while a student at a Salt Lake City Catholic school, Platt claimed he was sexually abused repeatedly. He's now suing the Salt Lake Catholic Diocese. For every crime, there's a story in The Truth Matters. Here's ABC4 senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
Guy Platt wasn't even a Catholic when he attended Kern St. Anne's Catholic School in South Salt Lake. In his lawsuit, he claimed he didn't even know the man who was sexually abusing him, but he maintains the diocese did.
Something that I had to try to put out of my mind for many, many years, just due to the nature of the effects that it had on me.
In 1968, Guy Platt goes to Kern St. Anne's Catholic School in South Salt Lake. He's a troublemaker, and his foster parents want structure in his life.
Children with behavioral problems were sent there. And that's where it started.
One day, he sees a man bringing another child to school. He never knew that man is James Rapp, a Catholic priest who teaches at Judge Memorial Catholic High School. Later on, he runs into Rapp on a cold day. They're alone, and Rapp offers him a coat.
He bent down and he just wrapped his coat around me. And that's when the first assault took place and the first touching. This was not the first time that I was abused.
Before his adoption, Platt lives in a foster group home and claims he's sexually molested there. Because of that, he says on that first encounter with Rapp, it didn't faze him.
It wasn't shocking to me and it wasn't new, so I just kind of went with the flow. And he told me that if I ever told anybody that he would literally kill me, he told me he would kill me.
But over the next 3 years, he says Rapp's alleged sexual abuse at the school becomes more violent. Platt's only 8 years old, but he remembers Rapp using a knife to get his way. One day, he claims a nun walks in on them during a sexual encounter.
When she walked in and that happened, she turned around and just left. And nothing was said, nothing was done.
Rapp leaves Utah and finds his way to Michigan and Oklahoma, where sex abuse charges eventually catch up to him. He's convicted and currently is in a Michigan prison. That's when two Colosimo brothers claim they too are victims of Father Rapp. At the time, they're students at Judge High School where Rapp teaches. Their lawsuits dismissed due to the statute of limitations.
I didn't even know about it until I read the article.
Platt's now suing the Salt Lake Catholic Diocese. To get by the statute of limitations, the lawsuit claims Platt didn't know Rapp was a priest.
A guy didn't have that, and without having that knowledge, he could not bring a claim.
These days, Platt feels guilt for not stopping the abuse early on.
To this day, I feel guilty about that. Because so many lives, there's been so many lives destroyed by this man.
Platt said it affected his relationships throughout his life because he could never trust anyone. Now, in a statement, the Catholic Diocese says they're saddened over what happened to Rapp, but they also claim they knew nothing about these allegations against Rapp. To read their entire statement, visit our website, abc4.com. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.